Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here with round 2 of a video that I tried to do for you this morning. I actually recorded a video, but then I realized that half of the things I was showing you were off camera. I don't know why I was doing that, and you couldn't see what I was doing because my hands were like way over here. And the lighting setting was completely wrong. So I trashed it. I'm starting over. So this was an experiment, but now it's not so much an experiment because I've already done it. And I'm going to show you what I did. I kind of liked it. I like to do top stitching on raw edges because it allows us to do any kind of shape, curves, whatever, in the most easiest way. Also, we can do applique, stuff like that. Now, of course, if you want to capture all those edges, and I'm famous for just doing a straight stitch and letting those edges get thready until they all fall off, or you trim them, but that's not what most people want to do. And so ideally we want a zigzag stitch. Now it can be decorative stitching. I do have some decorative stitches, but I know not everybody does. So zigzag is cool, but I just personally don't care for the looks of it. I don't know, it just doesn't seem finished. So I had an idea, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, I'm going to just take 2 scraps, and I'm going to put one on top of the other, overlapping at least a ½ inch, because we want it to be stable. And I'm going to stabilize it even more by putting some glue on the bottom piece. And it's okay if the glue, you put too much, because that will all go away when you wash. And now let's just put this on here. I don't know if I'm doing that straight, doesn't matter. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag. I don't know, you can play with different widths and different stitch lengths, but I want my stitch length to be not too long, and I want it to be wide enough, and I'm going to try to keep this raw edge in the center, and I have a foot that's got the 2 toes, so I have that little separation there, and I just keep my eye on that, and I try to keep that little separation on my foot on that part where it overlaps. I'm going to do a zigzag. Now, I don't even tell you guys what my settings are because machines are not like that anymore, so I would rather you just play with what you want. Should I do a little, let me just see on my tag here. Oops, that's not even zigzag. See how I am? So I'm using a black thread so you can see. And that's what my zigzag looks like. Yours can be totally different. And I still don't know if I have the right light setting. Now I'm going to do that on this piece. I don't know. Let me make it a tiny bit wider. And this is what I have, and I know my lighting is off right now. The lighting, my natural light keeps changing. See, this is what I have. So it's just a not too wide zigzag, kind of close together. And then what I wanted to do is now I just go to a straight stitch. And I'm going to stitch just an outline, just a little bit to the side of the zigzag, going in both directions. I think I would have liked my straight stitch longer. Yeah, not so fine, and it even pulled some of the bobbin stitch up. But see, I like that better. I don't know, I just like that it's outlined. But again, I would have liked a longer straight stitch, so there would be more black showing. It doesn't seem to be, just popping like I would have liked. So I'm having difficulties. Now, I'll show you my piece that I was doing, and, I have different things going on here. This one is a very wide, long zigzag, and I put the black lines right on the zigzag, and I liked that, and then I tried echoing it with some extra lines, and I liked that okay. This one is pretty much what I just did for you guys. And then this one was just a double zigzag but I don't know why I didn't outline it, but I liked the looks of that. And then this was, again, a zigzag. I don't know. I was just playing with it. I think my favorite is this one. So let me do that one again. I'm going to just cut this off here. Let's try it again. This time I'll put the red on top. Let me have my glue stick. I want to end on a note that I like. I think they call that ending on a good note. So I'm going to do a long stitch and my widest. That goes much quicker too. So this is what I have for the zigzag wide. Now I'm going to go to straight stitch, and that's a longer stitch, and I'm going to try to catch those little points. Doesn't have to be exact. Let me show it to you with one line. Now see, I like that. You know why? It looks like little triangles now. See? And it could be just left that way. I really like that. I think that's the best so far. But I will go ahead and do it on the other side so you can see. You know, and I do like that too. But boy, I really liked it when it was just little triangles that were free on one edge. Totally better than just zigzag. Now there's extra stitching, but with the long stitch, that was quick. And on this piece, I had added additional, you can't see because I sewed over, but I had added an additional strip of fabric to stabilize. Absolutely don't need that. These two fabrics, as long as you overlap enough, it won't bunch up your fabric. Now, okay, we have to try a curve. I have not done that. Hang on. I've just been playing with these two strips. I'm going to just cut them. Let's just do... Ooh, that's quite the curve. And it can even be wonky. See? Like that. So scared. Oh, I have to glue that down. So I'm going to glue the curved edge so that I make sure I get glue on that part. And I'm going to just plop this on here. I just want to make sure that, you know, there's enough in the back of the other piece so that it's all stabilized. So my lowest curve point is here, and there's at least a ½ inch of fabric behind that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I do zigzag first, wide zigzag. That takes a little practice because you have to go a little bit slower to stay on the curve. I did an okay job of having everything centered, but I would not worry about that at all. Okay, so even that's kind of cool. I think the fact that it's curved makes me like the zigzag much better. But we're going to go ahead and put a line down, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to start on the red side. So now just a straight stitch, and I just want to try to get on those points. You may have to stop and, you know, lift your foot a little bit around those curves. Oh, I like that so much. And that's with just one side. Let's do the other side. All right, I kind of went on the inside of some of those points, like right here. You know, the point is sticking out. So instead of aiming for the points on this, it might be better to not go right on the points, but maybe outline a little bit. But I'm going to stop here. I just wanted to give you an idea, let you practice. If you want, you could trim away this excess fabric if that bothers you. Put it in your crumb pile, or, you know, trim it, and it gives you some curves for some other place. But I really like this, so I think I will be doing more of this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!